How's it? Got a 53 Ardun flathead here with a belt problem. Can't find any info or solutions online or with vintage air. So we got the standard polished compressor. Problem is, it's a half inch groove. Stock is 3/8. So running the 3/8 belt and only having, I don't know, third engagement of the belt there, and it's also bottomed out pretty much in the pulley. So the problem is, even though we have an avionic solenoid on the car to kick up the RPMs when you're sitting at a stop, it still squeals when you are hanging out, and it's pretty annoying. It's fine when you're up at road speed, but yeah, just idling, it squeals like pretty annoying. So tried to see about getting a different pulley, put a 3/8 on there. Getting one cut was very, very cost prohibitive, so that's not going to happen. Looked at putting a 7/16 inch wide belt on, and somebody suggested that and wasn't able to find anything that would meet my needs. So came up with an idea that I saw old timer using a tractor. He had some slipping belts on a pump, and he put an idler in. So I am gonna just make a plate to join alternator and the AC pump there, go across, and then have this guy mounted right here. I gotta make sure I get the gap right, because that whole pulley turns there, so it's going to be kind of close. But it's cool. I can get it. Got a metal idler. I went with the cheapest Amazon metal, and this is for an Lexus. So this car's never going to get that kind of duty on it. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna start taking stuff apart, and I'll come back and see what's going on. Hey, at my brother's house, got the template made up, and then the holes are punched. Got all the hardware. I don't have a garage at the moment. We're getting ready to move, but he does, and he's got the tools, so I'm gonna hook it up and then just let you see after. That's what I came up with using a hand grinder and some wet dry to smooth it out. Gotta get a flat disc to do some shaping. I'm gonna thin it out right here. I mocked it up already, and this side sticks out a little too far. The head of the bolt is getting kind of close to the air conditioner compressor, so I'm gonna relieve that by hand with a grinder, and then just taper it back pretty far here so that a wrench can get on it pretty easy. So far it looks like it's gonna work. We'll see. Backside kind of yucky, but should be okay because it all rides on that right there. This is the indexing area. I got to get a spacer to go from here to the plate. I'll figure that out in a sec. or how long it's got to be. All right, got it mocked up. Looks pretty good so far. These are pass-through bolts, so no hassle on the mounts. I'm gonna need some spacers right there. I don't think I got room for washers, so I'm gonna look for a cylinder that I can cut down. But I'll probably try stacking some. Nah, yeah, nobody can see it, so I'll probably get both and see which one works better. But looks like the alignment's pretty good. I have a couple of extra washers on the pulley, so I'm gonna snug it back. It's nowhere near the alternator pulley, so we are good to go. I think I just want to polish it up and clean up the edges before I paint it. I just want it to look normal, not ugly. But I did some hand sanding last night and that sucks, so I'm not gonna do that if I can avoid it today. So I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna relieve that section right there. You see that bolt? That should bring it down. And I might have to shave the bolt head down a little bit, but we shall see. I'll be back. All right, here it is, painted and assembled. Getting ready to slap it in. And put a washer on the back because it's really close to the bracket, so it might get in the way. But I got it super duper tight. Should be good. All right. Got that clearanced out. It's not totally flat square, but that's good enough. And then I cut the head down, shaved it down there. Let's see. There'll be a point when I'll come back in the future and clean up things the way they need to be, but it's gonna run good now. Thing of beauty. Looks like it belongs. Plenty of clearance there. Now I just gotta go back to get one bolt. Forgot, I had the wrong size in my pocket. This galled about that much of the threads and I took it out. So gonna get a longer bolt to go all the way through, and then we'll be good. But I should be having it running soon. I just got to put the radiator back in. Had that out because there was a pinhole in it. That's fixed now. So after this gets assembled, I will be reassembling the radiator and fan and popping that back in. Having some fun figuring the belt length out. I did the string all around the pulleys and then added 2 inches. That works for when you get a 3/8 belt. If you have a 3/8 that you're running before, what I got was an 11/32, so it was just a little bit wider. It was not even close. So took the old belt, cut it, and did some reference marks. And tape that so it wouldn't move. Down here too. And let me run the belt to get actual measurement, and got 3 of them. Ended up coming up to 71, so I ordered a 3/8, a 71 inch, 73, and a 75. I'm gonna try 75 right now and see how it goes. All right, thank you, Amazon. Overnight, got a 71 inch belt, 73, and a 75. 71 was just a tiny bit too short. 75 was way too short. And 73 was just fine. Could probably do better with a 72 inch, but yeah, it worked out good. Otherwise, able to get sufficient proper tension on the other pulley. I got some pretty good tension on this one. Yeah, going to wait till tomorrow to put the radiator in. Had that out because pinhole leak in it. Rad shop's got it fixed. It's all good to go. Got it reassembled. Electric fan is reinstalled. All ready to go. And here's hoping I don't need to do any alignment messing around. Yeah, and I did want to point that out. You can see there that bolt sticking out. I placed the pulley lower to get below that metal bracket because I could have spaced it to be on overlapping the top of the pulley anyways if I needed to. But I'm glad that it is away from the pulley and it's actually really, really close. So, I mean, dimensionally, not right now, you know what I'm talking about. So anyways, in the immortal words of Hannibal, I love it when a plan comes together. So I'll be firing it up next after I get the radiator in. The rad. You ever wonder why you say rad and not raid? Anyways. All right, it's all back together. Buttoned up, topped off. Pretty little Ardun. That's pretty close, huh? Yeah. I'm well pleased. Ew. Yeah, sorry. We are running an air temperature sensor in the radiator because Arduns do not have center ports like the normal flatheads do. So I think maybe in the future I think a good spot for them is to get them pretty TIG welded right into here. That's what I'm thinking. So that's future. But just jetted for down here. 2 steps up from Reno. I'm in Vancouver, Washington. Sea level. A little bit different. About 5,000 elevation change. And it runs beauty down here. Alright. Father God, let her run good. Success! Yeah, brother! Oh my goodness. That is so tight. So I think this is gonna last long enough until the serpentine conversion. Belt's not flopping around. Shouldn't anyways, but this is my solution to a slipping belt that you can't get the right size pulley for. All right. Cheers.